Have you ever thought about what you want to achieve in your life? It's a question that stirs our minds and fuels our ambitions. The answer lies in setting goals. Picture them as the compass guiding our journey, be it personal growth, career advancement, or entrepreneurial success. Goals are not just dreams or wishes. They are targets we aim to hit, mountains we strive to climb. They set the course of our lives, giving us direction and purpose. Without them, we drift aimlessly, moving without truly progressing. Imagine for a moment an archer without a target. His arrows fly into the void, lacking purpose and direction. That's a life without goals. But when we set goals, we pull back our bowstring, aim high, and launch ourselves towards our desired destination. We become the archer with a clear target in sight. Remember, your life's direction is determined by the goals you set. But why should you aim for something big? Why not settle for less? Well, let me tell you, the answer is simple yet profound. Setting big goals is about much more than just achieving them. It's about the journey you embark on and the person you become in the process. Imagine setting a small, easily obtainable goal. Sure, you'll achieve it, but will it push you out of your comfort zone? Will it challenge you, forcing you to grow and evolve? The answer is most likely no. Big goals, on the other hand, demand more. They require you to stretch beyond your current capabilities, to explore uncharted territories, and to discover hidden facets of your personality. They force you to grow, to become more than what you are today. And isn't that what life is all about? But the beauty of big goals doesn't stop there. They also serve as a powerful source of motivation. When you're aiming high, every step forward, no matter how small, feels like a significant achievement. It keeps you motivated, keeps you pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. It's like having a personal cheerleader constantly reminding you of the amazing things you're capable of achieving. Moreover, big goals have the power to make your life more fulfilling. They give you a sense of purpose, a direction to steer your life towards. They become the compass that guides your actions, the beacon that lights up your path. And when you're living a life that is in alignment with your big goals, every day becomes a thrilling adventure, every moment filled with purpose and passion. So, as we move forward into 2024, I encourage you to aim high. Set big goals that challenge you, that push you to grow, that keep you motivated, and that make your life more fulfilling. Remember, it's not just about reaching the finish line, it's about the thrilling journey that gets you there and the incredible person you become along the way. Big goals are the blueprint for a life that is not just good, but great. So, how do you set these big goals? Well, let's dive right into it. First, you need to be clear about what you want. Specificity is the name of the game here. If your goal is vague, like, I want to be successful, it's going to be difficult to know when you've achieved it. Instead, try something more specific like, I want to double the revenue of my business by the end of this year. This gives you a clear target to aim for. Once you've defined your goal, you need to establish a timeline. Without a timeline, a goal is just a dream. The timeline acts as a roadmap, helping you stay on track and providing a sense of urgency. So, assign a completion date to your goal. It could be 3 months from now or perhaps a year. The timeline should be ambitious but achievable. Next, let's talk about making your goals measurable. You've probably heard of the acronym SMART, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The M in SMART is crucial because if a goal isn't measurable, how will you know you've achieved it? To make a goal measurable, you need to attach a number or a specific outcome to it. For instance, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, you might say, I want to lose 15 pounds. Now, this next step might seem counterintuitive, but it's important to ensure your goals are realistic. Now, I know what you're thinking, but we're talking about setting big goals here. Yes, we are, but big doesn't necessarily mean unrealistic. Your goals should stretch you, but not break you. So if you've never run a mile in your life, setting a goal to win a marathon in 6 months might be a stretch too far. But setting a goal to run a 5K, that's big, yet realistic. Finally, your goals should be challenging. They should push you out of your comfort zone and force you to grow. If your goals don't scare you, even a little, they're probably not big enough. So, don't shy away from setting goals that seem a bit out of reach. Remember, the aim here is to grow, to stretch, and to achieve something extraordinary, and there you have it, a step-by-step guide to setting big goals. To recap, your goals should be specific, have a timeline, be measurable, realistic, yet challenging. It's not just about dreaming big, it's about planning big. Remember, the key to success is not just setting the right goals, but also having a solid plan to achieve them. Setting big goals isn't just about dreaming big, but also about planning big, and that's where the magic happens. So go ahead, dream big, plan big, and watch as you achieve big. Cindy, what happens when you face obstacles on your journey to achieving your big goals? These challenges can take many forms, but they all have one thing in common. They test your resolve and determination. One of the most common obstacles is doubt. Doubt can creep in at any stage of your journey. You might question your abilities, your plans, or even the worthiness of your goals. But remember this, doubt is not a sign of weakness. It's a signal that you're pushing beyond your comfort zone, venturing into unfamiliar territories. And that's where growth happens. When you feel doubt creeping in, acknowledge it, but don't let it paralyze you. Use it as a chance to reassess your strategies, to double-check your plans, and to recommit to your big goals with a renewed sense of purpose. Another common obstacle is fear of failure. Nobody likes to fail. It's uncomfortable, it's disappointing, and it can be downright painful. But failure is not the enemy. It's a teacher, a guide, showing you what didn't work so you can figure out what will. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Instead, embrace it. Recognize that each failure brings you one step closer to success. Now, let's talk about unforeseen circumstances. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes, despite your best efforts, things don't go as planned. This is where flexibility comes into play. Being rigid in your approach can lead to frustration and stagnation. Instead, adopt a flexible mindset. Be ready to pivot, to adjust your strategies as needed. Remember, the path to your big goals may not be a straight line, but with persistence and flexibility, you can navigate any twist and turn that comes your way. Perseverance is another crucial element in overcoming obstacles. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when it seems like your goals are beyond reach. But those are the moments when you need to dig deep, to tap into that reservoir of resilience within you. Remember why you set these big goals in the first place. Recall the passion, the excitement, the vision that propelled you to embark on this journey. Let these feelings fuel your perseverance and propel you forward. Lastly, never underestimate the power of a positive mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe that an obstacle is insurmountable, it will be. But if you believe that you can overcome it, you're already halfway there. So stay positive. Visualize your success. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones towards your big goals. They're opportunities for growth, for learning, for proving to yourself just how capable you truly are. So, when you encounter obstacles on your journey, don't shy away from them. Embrace them, overcome them, and keep moving forward towards your big goals. After all, the journey to success is not supposed to be easy, but it's always worth it. How do your daily habits relate to your big goals? This is a question that we often overlook, but it's vital to understanding the path to achieving our ambitions. You see, our habits are the foundation of our journey to success. They are the consistent threads that weave together the fabric of our accomplishments. Imagine for a moment a ship setting sail. The captain doesn't simply point the ship in a direction and hope for the best. No, they make minor adjustments, constantly correcting course based on the wind, the currents, and the desired destination. These tiny, consistent actions, these habits, ensure the ship reaches its destination. Likewise, our habits guide us towards our big goals. Consider this: if you wanted to write a book, you wouldn't aim to write it all in one sitting, would you? Of course not. You'd write a little bit each day, a habit that over time would result in a finished product. This principle applies to any big goal. Whether it's starting a business, running a marathon, or learning a new skill, it's the small, consistent actions that yield big results. But remember, habits are a double-edged sword. Just as positive habits can propel us towards our goals, negative habits can pull us away from them. If our habits are not aligned with our goals, we'll find ourselves drifting off course, much like the ship without its captain's constant corrections. The key to harnessing the power of habits is to first identify the small actions that will lead to your big goal. Then, make these actions a regular part of your daily routine. It's not about making massive changes all at once, but about making small, consistent changes that over time compound into significant results. So start today. Identify one small habit that will move you closer to your big goal and commit to it. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your success be, but with the right habits, you're setting the course for a journey of achievement. Your habits are the building blocks of your big goals. How can accountability help you achieve your big goals, you might ask? Well, it's quite simple and yet so powerful. Accountability is like a secret weapon in your goal-achieving arsenal. It's that little nudge that keeps you moving forward even when the going gets tough. Imagine climbing a mountain alone. It's daunting, isn't it? Now picture a friend climbing with you, someone who encourages you, keeps you motivated, and won't let you give up. That's what accountability does. It adds that extra layer of commitment and responsibility that can make all the difference when striving for a big goal. Accountability can come in different forms. It could be a mentor or a coach, someone who's been where you want to go and can guide you along the path. It could be a peer or a colleague, someone with similar goals who understands your struggles and can offer support. Or it could be a friend or a family member, someone who simply cares about your success and wants to see you succeed. Having someone to answer to can make an enormous difference in your motivation and commitment. When you're accountable to someone else, you're not just letting yourself down if you don't follow through, but you're also letting them down. And that's a powerful motivator. But accountability isn't just about keeping you motivated. It's also about helping you stay on track. When you share your goals with someone else, they can help you see when you're veering off course or when you're not pushing yourself hard enough. They can provide that objective perspective that's so vital when you're too close to your own situation. And remember, accountability is a two-way street. Just as you benefit from someone else's guidance and support, you can also provide that for them. It's a relationship that can lead to mutual growth and success. In essence, accountability has the power to turn your big goals from dreams into realities. It's a tool that can help you stay committed, stay motivated, and stay on track. And when you harness its power, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Accountability turns your big goals from dreams into realities. So, are you ready to set and achieve big goals in 2024? We've come a long way, haven't we? We've journeyed through the thrilling terrain of goal setting and achievement, and it's been quite the ride. We've explored the power of goals, the magic that lies in dreaming big and setting those larger-than-life targets. You see, goals aren't just about what you want to do. They're about who you want to become. They're the compass that guides us towards our true north. We've also delved into the art and science of setting big goals. It's not just about picking a random lofty ambition. It's about aligning that ambition with your values, your passions, and your vision for your life. It's about breaking down that overwhelming objective into manageable milestones and setting up a plan of action. It's about setting a goal so big that it scares and excites you at the same time. But, as we've discussed, the path to achieving these big goals isn't always smooth. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks. But remember, it's these challenges that shape us, that make our victories sweeter. It's about developing a resilient mindset and harnessing the power of perseverance to navigate through these hurdles. And let's not forget the crucial role of habits, those small daily actions that compound over time to create massive results. It's about cultivating the right habits that align with your big goals and consistently sticking to them day in and day out. Finally, the power of accountability. You're not in this alone. Leverage your network, find a mentor, or form an accountability group. Having someone to share your journey with, to encourage you when times are tough, and to celebrate your wins with can make all the difference. Remember, your big goals are within reach. They're not a distant dream, but a reality waiting to unfold. So go ahead, set that audacious goal, and then take that first step towards making it happen. Aim high in 2024.